How's that? Any better? Helps if you turn the microphone on. But I guess that's why we're testing these things. Exactly, yeah. Hopefully you can hear me now. So we've got John, Ben, James. Good. So this is just obviously just to see, to make sure that the picture's working. You know, can see me nice. Also from some experience from my end, just to see how the what the delay is like. There's a big delay on these things, about kind of 20 or 30 seconds sometimes. So it can take me a while to actually see what you're writing. Hopefully the sound is pretty clear. So the idea with these in the future then is that we can potentially open up to do some live interviews with athletes, other coaches, and obviously do some Q&A things and anything else that comes along really. So obviously spent some time setting up the new studio, which at some point we'll show you around. So yeah, quite excited about it actually. Clear as a bell. Good, thanks Ben. Is the picture okay? Good. Oh, this is all working very well. Apart from me not turning the microphone on in the first place. What is strange, and I'm going to have to get used to, is no one being there to talk back to. So I guess it's one of those things you have to get used to, just chatting away all by yourself. So do rely on you guys kind of giving some input to for me to respond to really. But that's been really helpful. Thanks Andrew. That's really great. Thanks. I haven't had the powdering and the kind of the beauty regime. Did you see the video? I'm going to play the intro video just to make sure that you can see it okay and you can hear it. Louise, I think you might see yourself on there. Well, I'll play it now anyway. Let me know what you think. Anyway, that's that. That's the little intro video that we had done. Did you hear the sound? Because I can't hear the sound on that, my end. Why YouTube and not Instagram Live? Well, because we've got to start somewhere, Andrew. We've got to start somewhere. So start with YouTube. See if we can get some experience on here, and then Instagram Live will no doubt follow. You think that's the place to be then, Andrew? Instagram. Yeah, good. Yeah, I thought we'd go for some kind of type music. Nice and bold. That's what I thought. Good. All right. Well, yes, 10,000 followers on Instagram. I know. I kind of figured it was easy to start off on YouTube because it's easy to set it all up. I tell you, I've had to learn a lot. It's actually a lot more complicated than you think, so I've had to learn a lot of stuff. So this last few weeks has been pretty helpful. If you guys have got any experience in doing this kind of thing, it would be really helpful if you could let me know as well, because obviously a huge novice at this kind of thing, and it would be good to get any input from anyone who's got any experience setting this kind of thing up, because I do think this kind of thing, and also kind of recordings as well as live, is going to be a big thing for us in the future. So we need to make sure that we get good at it. been reading about backgrounds, how to set up backgrounds, how to set up lighting, all sorts of stuff. But I think we're not far away. We're not far away now. All right. Listen, guys. I think gonna call it a day there. I think we've pretty much achieved what I needed to. The communication thing is working really well. Obviously, your messages are coming in right in front of me. Apart from not turning the mic on at the beginning, I thought that was pretty good. Just need some content now. So that's what I'll be coming to you guys for, some content. Well, you're doing amazingly. Thanks, Andrew. We're doing our best. Nothing else, trying to keep you guys entertained. So how do you feel about talking to just a screen then? It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. But I guess it's like anything. It's going to be something I'll get used to. I'm actually getting better and better at talking all by myself. I'm kind of having to do it quite a lot at the moment. So that's okay. Louise, some of my yoga videos. Yeah, we can have a chat about that. We can do anything. Anything's up for grabs. And this is what I wanted. I wanted a medium like this to be able to easily send out, well, whatever we want really. So I'm quite excited about it. Who did you make up? Well, I actually thought about whether I should have a shave or not today, and I clearly didn't bother. I thought for testing purposes, we can go kind of slightly rough and ready. So no makeup today. How long is the question delay? Well, why don't you send me a question, John, and I will tell you when I see it. How about that? Okay, James, genuine question. What sort of performance drop can we expect when we get back in the pool? It's a difficult one. It depends how long it lasts for. Say it lasts for 8 weeks. I would anticipate you being 10 or 15 seconds down per 100. Okay, just saw it, John. Just saw that that message pop up. So let me know how long that was roughly. It'd be helpful. Yeah, so I'd expect kind of 10 or 15 seconds per 100, which sounds a huge amount, but what you'll find within a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, you will be virtually back where you were. I don't think people will take very long to get back at all, really. It'll just be the kind of the muscular, the strength, which you will lose a little bit. And like Corin's just said in the comments there, as long as you're doing your kind of band work and keeping your strength up and trying to do as much kind of swim related exercising as you can with the bands and things, then that should make it easier for you. But there's going to be no easy way of avoiding the fatigue. It's going to happen. We're all going to have to go through the same thing, unfortunately. Hope that answers your question, James, anyway. I'd like to tell you you're going to be absolutely the same as you were before, but we're going to have to go through a little bit of pain, but it won't take long. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, John. That's helpful. Good, thank you. Yeah, I kind of timed the delay on it, and it does vary between 10 and kind of 45 seconds. But it doesn't seem too bad, actually. It doesn't seem too bad. There we go. Mike's saying the same thing. Look, if you keep your fitness up, swimming will come back 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, absolutely. You'll feel awful probably for the first few swims, and then it'll rapidly come back. So I don't think that's going to be a major problem for people. I think the biggest problem is going to be confidence, and people taking a bit of a blow to go backwards a little bit. But that's the reality of what we're going to be all having to go through. And everyone's in the same boat, aren't they? No one's been able to swim. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Let's get back in the water and get stuck in. But hopefully we'll hear some news about all that kind of stuff soon. Maybe today. I think it would be nice if they were just to say it's going to be another 3 weeks. Then we can kind of come to terms with it and wait for the next update. But at the moment, it's just completely unknown. Message from Howard. Any thoughts on continuing the group Zwift sessions post-lockdown? Yes, absolutely. I've been really pleased with how they've worked, and I think there's a huge amount of potential there to keep some group training going after the lockdown. Absolutely. And also, before the lockdown ends, we've got some plans for some challenges as well. So hopefully we'll announce those tomorrow. Yeah, Corinne. I don't know, I'm assuming you guys can see all the other comments coming in as well, so maybe I don't need to repeat all the things that are coming in, but I will anyway for now. Lots of field-based sessions rather than working to the beeper when we get back. Yeah, no, absolutely, because everyone, I guess everyone would be like a lane down, so it would be a case of having to figure out how to get the most out of people in the early days, but we'll figure out a way and get the most out of everybody. Good. Well, that's been super useful. Has anyone else got anything else to say that you think I might find useful? What about the background? Do we need to jazz the background up a bit more? I've got some other lights and things, so we can put some lights in there, brighten it all up a little bit. And I've got lighting here. Got microphones, look, proper dangly microphones and all that. We've got loads of stuff. We've even got overhead camera. I can't pull it down, so we can do some product reviews and things like that. I've got a little box of tricks, so I can change things around on the fly and pretty much everything. Good. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day there. Sanita. Right, so we've just come in at the end of the broadcast there, Sanita. Nice to see you. All right, okay, so I'm going to sign off then. But like I say, if any of you guys have got any comments about or any feedback about this our maiden transmission, that would be really helpful. Any ideas about what we can talk about, we'll be coming to you for some content as well, and we'll come up with an agenda, a routine, or whatever it is that we're going to be doing. Mike, just got your message there. Sorry, I missed the beginning. What are you going to do with all this medium? Well, it's another facility for us to be able to communicate with athletes, really, to put educational stuff out, a bit of fun, some live chats, some Q&As, some interviews with coaches, Mike. So I might be coming to you for interviews with coaches. We can get the two of us, get people sat up in the Do3 Studio here, and do anything we like, really. So that's what we need to think of is a load of super content that people are interested in. All right. So I'm going to sign off, but hope you found that reasonably interesting. Thanks, guys.